Hey beautiful souls, welcome back to your mat. I'm Melinda and today we're diving deep, literally, into a juicy guided splits practice using yoga blocks. Whether you're working towards your full splits or you're ready to explore oversplits, this practice will open up your hips, lengthen your hamstrings, and unlock that gorgeous flexibility from the inside out. We're starting in a seated meditation, doing some neck rolls, side to side. Let it feel good. If you have your hair down, let your hair just fall on your face without moving it away. Inhale your arms up to the sky, big heart opener. Take a couple of side bends left and right, and then we'll make our way to the side of your mat. Grab those blocks right away, and we're doing a puppy pose. So we're getting a little bit into the shoulders as well, but also the back here. And you can bend your elbows if you'd like, taking prayer behind the nape of your neck and breathing into your heart. Set the intention of really elongating every single part of your body. Even though we're working our splits, that doesn't mean that we aren't going to get into every other part of our body. So come to hands and knees on the blocks or not, and take a few rounds of cat and cow. Move through your body, up and down, and then we'll meet in a downward facing dog. You can shift your hips side to side, pedal your heels, bending one knee at a time, whatever movement feels good for you today. Breathe into your hamstrings. On your next inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. You'll bend the knee open, breathing life into your hip, and you will step the right foot outside of the right wrist into a low lunge. Go ahead and grab those blocks just so you can have more stability here, and you'll rock front and back a few times before finding a nice low lunge. Back knee is planted. And I just want you to pulse into that hip flexor a few times. Hands are at your hips or on the blocks. And once you find a good spot, you'll hold there and you can lift your arms up to the sky. Next up, of course, half split. This is a great little flow to practice every day for you to get your splits. You're flexing your toes to your face. Your spine is nice and long and straight, and you're folding over. Rebend back into the right hip and open it up into horizon lunge. Looking back to the back of your foot. Your hand can also be on the block still. And if you can, try to drop onto the left elbow. Now this flow is definitely for more intermediate to advanced practitioners, so don't be down on yourself if you can't go this low. Stand up tall, both legs are straight into pyramid pose. Both toes are facing forward and you're folding over the right leg. Then you will walk your hands through the center, taking a wide-legged forward fold to change sides. So you can keep your hands on the blocks and kind of carry them with you to the back of the mat. This is where we're gonna go right into the left side. So push your hips back to down dog just to replenish the flow, the body. All right, and we'll lift the left leg up this time. Bend the knee open, take a circle or two if you want, and we will step it outside of that left wrist this time. Taking the blocks, again, pulsing up and down, back and forth, whatever feels good to get your hip flexors nice and loose. You definitely need to stretch into your hips and your hip flexors before doing any type of splits practice. Amazing. Holding here for another breath, and then straighten the leg for half split. Flex the left toes to your face. Breathe into your hamstring. Surrendering over your beautiful leg. Okay, rebend back into the left leg and we'll open up again for horizon lunge. You're opening up the left hip and you're looking to the back foot. This is very intense. It feels so good. We'll really focus on having these hips open for when we do our extended or oversplits. Nice. Walk yourself up if you dropped your forearm down. And again, straighten both legs into pyramid. And then you'll meet me in wide-legged forward fold at the long edge of your mat. Try to pull your upper body through your legs as far as you can. And you can take your hands on the mat in front of you on your ankles or clasp them behind your back. Beautiful. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, step forward, and you'll go through your chaturanga. So right leg lifts and you'll step it through. Right away, grab the blocks, lift up onto the back tippy toe, extending through your leg, and we'll take some lizard push-ups. So take 5 push-ups here. This is really opening up that hip and getting into your strength. It's good to be strong and flexible. Otherwise, if you're not strong, you might hurt yourself. Nice. I think I did like 10 push-ups. Do as many as you want, and then you'll drop down for lizard. So this time we're actually doing the full lizard. Both forearms should be down if you can. And you can use the blocks or don't use the blocks, whatever is better for you. And then again, straighten through half split. All right, from here, you're going to bend through your knee and we're going to heel toe your feet. And we're going to slide into those right side splits. So again, you can use your blocks, and if you're not all the way down, literally squeeze and release to try to strengthen and get more flexible into those hamstrings. But if you are in the splits, I just want you to hold. I want you to try to square your hips as much as possible. I'm doing a lot of rocking side to side just to like find that sweet spot, and then I'm holding. See how I try to square the hips, and I'm going to come out of it now to change sides. We still have like 2 more rounds of splits, so don't be upset if it's not long enough. So we're gonna get back into the splits, don't worry. So here we are, let's make our way to the other side. Left leg lifts, bend the knee open, and step the foot through. Again, we're going into those lizard push-ups. Push up and lift. Do 5 to 10 times, whatever you want to do. Really focus on letting your hip go as low as possible and pushing through, squeezing your core, and you'll drop down to lizard whenever you're ready. Walk your hands up, amazing. Straighten through your front leg, half split. And remember, we're going right into the left split after this, so make sure that you really are warming up your leg. When you're ready, go ahead and sit up, and you will toe heel or slide right down into the split. Your hands again can be on your blocks or on the mat. Let's try to square the hips as much as possible. Kind of shift side to side until you find that sweet spot, and I want you to hold. All right, grab those blocks, lift your hips up, and try to gracefully come out and lift your hips to the sky or go through a chaturanga, but meet me in downward facing dog when you're ready. We're going to do a little bit of oversplit this time, so if you don't have the full split yet, you'll just keep practicing your split wherever it's at. So when you're ready, right leg lifts and step it through. Low lunge, grab your blocks, or for my girlies who already have your split and want to try an oversplit, put one block down and you'll put your front leg or front foot on it rather, and you'll slide yourself back. So this is definitely opening up that hamstring and your calf even more, getting lower into your hips as you split. Again, hold a nice square spot. If you want to try to make it harder, you can lift on the tippy toe of the back foot and lift your hips up. Nice. All right, to change sides, I'm just dropping into a middle split, an over middle split. You can also do a straddle here or a pancake and take some side bends, whatever feels good, until we change sides. So have your blocks at the back of your mat now, and we'll try to turn your body towards the left and right away lift your left leg up to the sky. Bend it open and step it through. All right, low lunge, beautiful. Half splits, or just get right into it. This time left foot is going to be on top of that block and you're sliding back. My split isn't as strong on this side, so I'm using the other block to kind of hold myself up and then drop. So I'm inhaling and exhaling down. This is just kind of warming up the hamstrings and just like flossing through it, getting it nice and open. Only you know what your body can do today. Make sure not to overstretch yourself. Feel any pain, definitely get out of it. But if you don't feel pain and it's just like uncomfortable, then I encourage you to hold and stay right there in that spot. All right, come back through center. Don't forget to do that middle split if you tried it on the other side, going as low as you can and slowly coming out. So again, like I said, I'm going to try to stack both blocks and work into the splits again. But I encourage you to do any other stretches or exercises that is calling for you right now, just so we're not like overdoing it. So take any kind of pose that's calling for you. Maybe do some sun A or sun B to move some energy and blood into your legs. But when you're ready, we will go into that oversplit on the right side again. This time trying 2 blocks if that's where you're at. And also you can have your back foot on something too, but that's definitely for when you have a good split already. Remember not to hurt yourself. We're just practicing wherever your body is at today. Try to hold for 5 to 10 deep breaths or get out if it's too much. All right, I'm already changing sides. Again, you can do this at your own pace and hold it for much longer or even, go through it quicker. But this is just a good way for you to get your splits over time if you don't have them, or get deeper into your hamstring flexibility if you already have them. It's really fun and super empowering as a woman too. I just love it. Well, slowly come out of that and we'll just take a couple counter stretches. Let's take a spinal twist by crossing your leg over, sitting tall, twisting over towards the right. Both of my legs are bent. But you can also take any variation like laying on your back and doing a spinal twist that way. Right, change sides to the left. And we're moving into hero's pose. We're bending both of our legs. Our feet are outside of our hips. And we can either stay here to stretch into your quads, or you can lay all the way back onto your back, extending your arms. Take a moment to just feel it, that length, that openness, that powerful softness that comes when you show up fully for yourself. You are strong, flexible, and radiant, not just in your body, but in your soul. The more you stretch yourself on the mat and in life, the more you discover what's truly possible. If you loved this practice, give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment below. Which part of your splits journey are you celebrating today? Until next time, namaste. Mwah.